I have tried to stay out of the political fray and leave the political commentary to the people more qualified to do it. I have friends who are very deeply involved in the political fray and they do their research and all of that. Me, I'm a lay person and I tend to just stay away from it. But to prevent my brain from blowing up and exploding, I have a few thoughts and I had to share them. This woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning because with the political climate being what it is, it just doesn't make sense to me. So make it make sense to me, please. Explain it to me like I'm a 4-year-old with a learning disability. Like I didn't hear his words coming from his own lips, spewing hate, dog whistling the riot. Like I don't know the meaning of the words racism, xenophobia, misogyny. Come on, make it make sense to me. Break it down into smaller words, syllables, consonants and vowels if you must. Explain it to me like I'm stupid, or you think I'm stupid. How you straddle your high horse, ascend your pulpit, how the name of Jesus comes from your lips, delivered by the same tongue that reveres dictators and despots. The same tongue that spews hate. Why the Bible you hold enshrined in gold doesn't just burst into flames at your touch. How you sleep at night. I'm just asking for, I need clarification. I need to understand. So make it make sense to me. Like I never went to school or learned to read and write, or like I never watched the news in English, or that English is not my first or second language. I need to understand how you support someone so void of empathy, of concern for his fellow man, a sociopath, a pathological liar, a sex offender, a convicted felon with an evil scowl permanently plastered across his face. One that would joyfully be your slave master if slavery were still legal, whip you with the cat-o'-nine, and then retire to his country club by the sea to devour burger and fries. Explain it to me, please. Make it make sense. Like I fell and hit my head on a concrete slab scrambling my marbles. Is it because you think you're exempt from his cruelty? Or the evil hearts that surround him? That your earthly riches will save you from their wrath? That your position in the slave master's house renders you immune? Or did you buy the lies of the bankruptcy king that was served on a gold-rimmed platter? Did you drink the Kool-Aid from the poisoned vat of the law and order man who incites riots and promises violence, insults veterans and desecrates the graves of heroes, slanders those he can't beat, mocks the disabled? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense that you call yourself a patriot. Like January 6th never happened. Like they didn't bring gallows, guns, and knives to a paper fight. Like policemen didn't get injured or lose their lives. Like it was all smoke and mirrors and the world wasn't looking on in horror. Like he didn't watch from his ivory tower with a satisfied smirk. Like there were really good people on both sides. Like my own eyes had deceived me. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense that you have not thought this all the way through. Who's going to harvest your vegetables? Hand-pick the berries for your overnight oatmeal? Undertake the back-breaking work beneath the blindingly hot sun? Or clean your houses? Or do your nails and dress your hair? Collect your garbage or manicure your pristine lawns? Who's going to trim your hedges into beautiful spiral shapes and animals? Suffer the heat of the kitchens? Work in the factories for the pittance they get paid? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have thought this through. Maybe it's because you believe like they do. Them with their blue-eyed immigrant families. Yes, their immigrant families. Believing that the promise of America belongs only to you and no one else. Believing Columbus actually discovered the land because you don't understand that no one has a birthright to that land except those from whom it was taken by force. Perhaps, like them, your loyalty lies with money. Your money, those who have money. The lure of power. You think they can empower you, that your stocks and bonds can save you from the wrath to come. But I see you now. I've looked deep into your eyes and your soul has been laid bare before me. You have no thought to spare for humanity, no love for the poor and needy, no space in your heart for compassion, no understanding that loving your neighbor includes the huddled masses escaping persecution, the victims of human trafficking hiding in plain sight, the marginalized, the divergent, and the diverse. That there are more scriptures than the few you have chosen to repeat. Yes, I see you now chasing vanity. Oh, vanity of vanities, a chasing after the wind. Yes, I see you now. Your warped and twisted thinking, a mind in need of renewal, the splinters of your shattered moral compass lying on the ground. Thank you. That's all I have to say.